one more. Grab Obadiah verse 10.
Obadiah, what?
All right, let him get that. And then you grab it.
Ahorita te lo vas a ver, ahorita no lo vas a ver, dime que vas a plantar.
Obadiah 1,
Verse 10.
okay.
Because pretty much you become Esau is what you become. You 2/3 Israelites that actually are going to sell us out. You have sold us out. You are Esau. That's why you're going to die such a gruesome death.
That's why you call 2/3.
That's why your God is Esau. Go ahead.
Okay. Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Forever. Well, you 2/3 are going to be cut off too. Because you took on the way of Esau. Go ahead.
Obadiah 1, verse 11. In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces.
See? And that's what they're doing on the other side. Instead of standing on this side with us in the confrontation, you're standing on that side against us. And just like the brother read, the man's sheep goes off, whose side you on? You gonna grab the man's sheep and take
just
it back?
take it and run?
Yeah.
There's a song, I've been listening to the radio a lot.
Oh, I don't know what happened to that.
There's a Edomite song. Go on, take the money and run. Literally, that's the vibe they push. Just go on, just take it and run. that's the wicked ass vibe you jakes want to
That's what a drug dealer does. He don't give a fuck what happens to you.
No.
Just as long as he gets that money and he puts it in his pocket. Hey, fuck
everything else is it's
fuck
whatever.
your mama,
It's
fuck
on
your
you.
daddy.
They showed you that and paid in full.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you ain't fucking up the connect, fuck what you do with it. You can sell it for however much you want. You can cut yourself low. You can raise it up to the top. You can cut the shit, but you don't fuck with his name, and you don't fuck with his money.
But see, America's money's no good. So now Esau gets fucked with.
He
don't have no more power.
It's like, hey, you fuck with my money.
Yeah. America spends more money on military ability, and Russia's already outdone them.
With a lot less.
Well, that's because America's trying to play catch up. Russia's scaling down.
China just declared their president king until life, for the rest of his life. They're getting ready for war.
Yeah, you need an emperor.
They're
You can't have all this
fat.
mixed.
Yeah, they're trimming the fat.
Come on. You can't bring in a new ideal when you're going to war.
You know what he said he's going to do first thing? First thing he's going to do is start killing all of the enemy inside.
Because he knows that
Judgment
America
starts at
has set up people in other lands. It's called PSYOPs. My sister's a part of that. She used to be. Where they train you in another nation's culture. They immerse you in that nation, and then tell you that you're supposed to use propaganda. You're supposed to implant certain information. That's how most of these wars aren't fought with guns. They're fought with minds. But people don't get that. A war that gets...
Oh, they show that in the Vietnam movie where they show them blurring rock and roll music? That was used in psychological war. That was actually a tactic right there. Psychological warfare.
And then at the same time,
they said they would do that in the middle of the 24/7. They would just have helicopters playing rock and roll music. It would drive the Vietnamese crazy.
And then what they would do on the flip side is you would have some Viet Cong that would dress as the allied Vietnamese and then just go rampage.
So then he's all the Edomites all fucking.
It's a psychological. You got to get him in the mind first before you can get him in the body.
Even Tyson said that.
That's where the battle starts.
That's where it ends.
The fight is in the mind. That's why the Lord is a man of war, but he says for us to be spiritual men. Because the spirit is in the mind.
And if you beat a man in the spirit, it'll manifest in the flesh.
Who was holding?
I was and foreigners entered into his gates and cast lots upon Jerusalem.
Foreigners, those tares, like Herod the Jew. He was an Edomite that looked like an Israelite. And he went into our gates, which is our leadership. Also, the 2/3, like a Nathaniel, IUIC, General Yohana from ISUPK, GOCC. all you are enemies that entered into the gate, and you have led the Israelite into a burning house, just like Martin Luther King. Right?
They're causing confusion.
Yep, they're part of that. They're the left-hand angels. Lil Wayne, Drake. He got that fucking song out, God's Plan.
That God's Plan.
And literally in the whole video, he's going after your wife. Or your daughter. He's giving you stacks of money,
which is
and the
worth
wife
nothing.
is over here hugging.
And then
you know
she's smiling, fawning over him. The husband's like, I finally got this money I need.
He's like, I want to thank you.
I lost my wife,
His
but
wife,
fuck the wife.
When I came home from work, my wife never acted like that for me.
But you bringing home a paycheck every
I
week.
chucked a little money.
But all he does, he just drops a stack. That's it.
And then she went crazy.
Oh my God, I'll give you the pussy now.
And it's God's plan, bro, for him to commit adultery.
And he's doing this the entire time and showing off.
That's why the women are your
That's
enemy.
what these 2/3 be doing,
The
though.
women are your enemy. Because a lot of those women are 2/3. They're part of that 2/3.
And that's God's plan.
And that's
like
even seen today. A lot of these men, they get these women that say they're down with them, and you go catch a case, go to prison, you'll come out and that woman don't even remember you.
No. It's like, who the fuck are you? She call the cops on you.
Yeah.
Breaking and entering. That happens a lot more often than people think.
That's why in martial law, the women are going to be backstabbing you and turning you into the police just to get a fucking ham sandwich.
Yeah.
And a chip.
Uh-huh.
Not a bag of chips. A ham sandwich and a chip.
There's always on the news girls giving blowjobs for Taco Bell. They get caught or something.
My sister, I didn't want to say nothing, but the spirit had to bring this out. She put some shit on Facebook. She got a job in Hawaii recently. Talking about, you might see me under some alias on Pornhub. Because she's about to start giving up the cooter for some rent.
That's how it is.
That's how it fucking is. And I already cast my family aside. Because my dad's an atheist, sister's a lesbian atheist, and my mom's a fucking adulterer. I can't even talk truth about carnal shit with them. But it goes to show you a 2/3 is a 2/3, even if it's your own family. You got to be able to realize that this truth is way more than just the flesh. She's destroyed. I know she's destroyed.
Those are going to be your enemies. Where was Judas? He wasn't on the outside looking in. He was on the inside.
He was at the Passover.
Dipping the bread.
He said, and then Satan literally jumped him. It was that quick. Then he's off. Yahushua said, do what must be done.
What did he do? He ran to get that money.
Whose
face was on that money?
It was Caesar's.
Remember, let Caesar have.
Render unto Caesar what is Caesar's.
Go ahead.
Even thou wast as one of them.
Go ahead.
Obadiah 1, verse 12. But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger.
Right? And martial law, we're about to be strangers.
You won't even know who your neighbor is.
Because honestly, everybody's gonna be for themselves.
Even your mother could be a stranger. Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. Neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress.
Just like Esau did, that's what the 2/3 are doing against us. You could drop that. Go ahead and pick up where you're at.
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 9. But they shall serve the Lord Yahweh their God, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them. Therefore fear thou